Hello everyone, and in this first episode of me playing Star Wars The Old Republic, I am going to show you how you can decorate a stronghold and make it look like you're in your own spaceship. For this episode, I've cleared out one of my strongholds to take the decorations that were in, and now we're going to move to another one and change this room in the other stronghold to look like a spaceship. Going on to the stronghold that we're going to change by pressing U and clicking travel. Because this stronghold over here is basically on the Imperial side, we're going to need to have a small fee to travel. And now when the game loads, we are entering the new stronghold. As you can see, I've already placed some of the decorations down, but we are going to be removing almost everything in this entire room, starting by the door, which, by the way, if you click, the door will open and you can enter, and then of course you can close. Funny thing about the Carrick station door is that even if the door is closed, you can still run through it, which is of course something you can't do with the Viking door. But for now, we're going to be removing the door, which happens when you click this stronghold button over here, edit. And now we're starting on the removing. When, as you can see, I'm sorry about me clearing my throat. As you can see, when I click edit, there are these colorful squares on the ground that appear. Those are the so-called hooks. They're varying in sizes and shapes, and based on the type of hook on the ground or on the wall or ceiling, you can put different kinds of decorations all around you. For now, we're going to first be changing the carpets, and this happens on this panel on the left side. I need something very basic. That is why we're going to go with we're going to go with the merchant. We are going to go with mm, simple merchant. Right there it is. Um, on this slider over here, let me move it so you can see it. On this slider over here, you can preview the decoration that you've put, and you can of course move it and change its rotation. So I can change it all like this if I want, but I want it facing the default way, and I can move it up and down, left and right. But for now, this is going to work perfectly. We're going to do the same with this other side and just simply place the new one. And as you can see, I don't even have to move it because the two are aligning perfectly. Now with this out of the way, we're going to keep the lamps up top, and we're going to keep the doors. But what we don't need is we can change this over here to something like a dining area. That is why instead of removing this decorations one by one, I'm simply going to go to layout, and when I switch the layout, the current decorations on the floor are going to be picked up. So I need a large one, and I'm going to apply it, and boom, the decorations are all gone. So now going into furniture, we need something that is like a table and a couch, where characters after a long travel in space, they can go sit down, have a drink, have a chat. And for this, we're going to go into the subcategory of arrangements. And because we're trying to, stick to the more baseline small ship kind of look, we're going to stick with the basic lounge that the game offers us. But of course, we can choose from whatever we have currently available. Um, Important thing to note is that when you start for the first time, you're probably not going to have absolutely everything, and you'll have to gather them one by one. That is why the basic lounge is the cheapest out there you can get, and it gets the job done. We're going to keep the monitors. A ship is supposed to have a lot of them, and I guess in this ship, the people are also living it, also using it. I'm sorry, also using it as a living space. So the table with all those, as you can see, um, all those books and papers and bowls and miniature dinosaurs or mounts or other Star Wars beasts are kind of making it homey and um, getting the feel that someone is actually living here. On this side, since this is also supposed, people on the ship are also supposed to have a place where they sleep, we're going to be removing these things over here one by one, because the hooks on the ground currently are going to work perfectly for what we have in mind. And over here on this side, um, over here on this side, we're going to place the double bunk beds, like so, and maybe move them a bit on the inside like this, number 10, and going to place one more over here. But as you can see, not all the hooks are arranged the same way. So currently, this bunk bed is facing the other way. As you can see, we want the headrest to be facing the other way. That's why we're simply going to, oh, not this one. We're simply going to rotate it, and voila. And now we're simply going to move it to match the other one. Uh, what we need is two regular beds. That's why we're going to use the basic metal bed. And this one also needs to be rotated and moved like so to match. And one more time. This one doesn't need to be rotated. Voila. Now, on this side over here, instead of the tool shelf, we might want to place a container of sorts, like a chest or a place where things go. So we could use any. Yeah, we're going to use this one, and we're going to be rotating it like so. And um, on yeah, this one is enough. So next we need to be removing this over here. This used to be some kind of a bedroom or an apartment, but we're going to be changing it uh to be the main area of our ship. But before we do that, we might as well, place some more monitors over here, or maybe a few computers on any side. Um, so we're going to start by removing this banner, and getting rid of the archive of the library. Instead, we're going to place a computer, and for this, we're going to go to technological category and narrow it down by simply choosing computers. Um, so we want something. Let's start this. No, that's too close to the table. Um, we're going to place. Let's see. What do I like? Um, this. This looks okay if we move it. We move it a bit backwards, and it's perfect like that. So you can place, as you can see, also technological uh, decorations on the wall as well. Um, this is going to be like a bounty hunter ship, Mandalorian, even if you wish. That is why we're going to need to place this. Now let's see if I have those. And blade. Nope. Let's see. Is it container? No, maybe the layout is different. Maybe we need to switch it. Let's see. Um, yep, there it is. We found it. This is a very cool weapon display. Let me hide the hook so you can see it better. On this side, we're going to have maybe a light. Let's see what we have available. Um, no, this would be kind of something like shelf area, to store your things. So we're going to have space lockers over here. So for lockers for people, and um, something above. Um, we're going to when it's interesting that when usually this scaffolding is used mainly used within the game as decorating and making fences, but I've discovered that when you place it on the wall, and because it looks placed like horizontally, it kind of works like also like a shelf. So we're going to space it out like this, and we're going to place another shelf up top over here that maybe you need to, climb a ladder or something to reach. But because we don't want it to, overlap with the other one, we're going to move it a bit further up, like so. And on this wall over here, we will place something to circulate the air. We're going to raise it like this and move it to the right, like so. And with this, the first room of our ship, or soon to be ship, is over. Now for the next one, you'll have to wait for episode 2. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. Tell me, do you like it? Don't you like it? What do you think else we can add or improve? I would love to read your comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. See you in the next episode.